Today we're going to talk about some of the advantages of a system that is called VAV, it's variable air volume, and VVT, which is variable volume temperature. And we will talk about the applications as to the advantages, where to use a VAV, where to use a VVT, and the pluses and minuses, or the pros and cons of each type system. Okay, to continue the flexibility of package rooftop units, we can also adapt what is called a VVT system to a constant volume package rooftop. VVT stands for variable volume temperature. Basically, a VVT system has zone control dampers that provides us the flexibility of meeting a more zoning to a project at a little lower cost budget than a VAV system. These zone controls have sensors that typically what we'll do is for conference rooms, CEOs' offices, CFOs' offices, we will give them their own temperature control. The thing with the VVT system, it is controlled by a voting method, and each box or each zone control damper has a vote. If you have an area that's more important than another, you might give that box 2 or 3 votes to weight that, give it a more weighted average. So the voting system depends upon that determines whether the rooftop unit goes from a heating mode to a cooling mode, or vice versa, from a cooling to a heating mode. The VVT system, one of the the biggest do's and don'ts as far as designing a VVT system is you do not want to tie exterior zones in with interior zones. And the reason being is exterior zones have glass, they have cold walls or warm walls, and the interior zones are usually in a situation where they want air movement and they want cooling all the time. So when we design a system, we typically will design an exterior VVT system, and then we'll have a rooftop unit that will have in charge of taking care of the interior zones so that we do not commingle or cross back and forth, because what will happen is the people that are in the cooling area, you're only going to satisfy one group at a time. Either the unit can heat or it's going to cool. It cannot do both like a VAV system. So that's pretty much the difference between a VAV and a VVT. It makes a constant volume unit more flexible and gives you some zone control at a lower cost.